It's holiday time. You've got the blues. Don't know where to go. Don't know what to do. Do you ache for action, lust for life, long for lunch, yearn for a yak ride? Well, there's still time to book with Kooks, the new high flyer on the travel scene. We can offer you experiences beyond your wildest dreams. Thrill to the terrors of our disaster movie special. Go crazy on a soccer fan violence orgy. Jet away to everywhere on our 4-day 29-city tour. Get hopelessly lost on our Sahara orienteering party. Limp home legless from our beer killer and breweries Beano. Spend on an executive credit card spree. Learn new tricks on a round-the-clock sin special. Dodge real bullets as you yomp through the war zones. Spur your charger at our Sir Jasper medieval joustabout. Make new friends in a zany religious sect. Incinerate your underwear at our feminist festival. And much, much more. This book looks amazing. $20.
Times were tough, so I sold my soul. And I don't think I'll ever regain control. Devil looked me in the eye, and I looked the other way. What else could I do? I just stared at the doorway, knew I'd rather be drunk with you.
Hey, Internet! Highway 47... Later. No. We're watching Star Trek, and I'm Shaggy B. And Draco Funk. How's it going, Draco Funk?
Hey, it's going.
Yep, it is. We are, can you believe it, a full year since the last time I have eaten in a restaurant. A year and 2 days, 368 days since I last ate a meal in a restaurant. And that means absolutely nothing because, to be honest, I don't really miss it, and it's irrelevant. But we're watching Star Trek The Next Generation. Yep. Season 2, Episode 18, Up the Long Ladder, which doesn't have anything to do with restaurants or time, really. But what it does have to do with are all the things that Draco Funk is about to tell us about the episode.
Oh, yeah, I gotta do stuff.
You've got to do it, man. This was your idea.
I know. This episode came out May 20th, 1989.
What were you doing on May 20th, 1989?
I don't remember. I was probably getting excited because it's probably almost the end of the school year, and
I think my mother was getting ready for surgery. Like she had like her gallbladder out that summer. And back in the 80s, that was like a really invasive surgery. Like they opened you up wide and like dug in there, and like Skrodrick had his out and he was up on his feet in a day or two, like a couple years ago. Yeah, my mother was not. She was like flat on her back for, weeks or months. Like my grandma came and lived with us for a while and stuff like that. So that's kind of the only significant specific event I remember from 89.
I remember everybody like having us sit down in school and tell us what we think the 90s are going to be like.
Were you right?
No, people were like drawing pictures of flying cars and
God. We were so naive to think the future would be like progressive.
They were going to put buildings up on stilts and...
Well, they do that, like at the beach. Which, actually, that's the other thing I remember from 1989 was Hurricane Hugo. because it hit Myrtle Beach, and my family had a timeshare that was like the only concrete condo building on like this whole big section of beach in Garden City, South Carolina. And we went down there like a couple weeks after Hurricane Hugo hit, and like everything along that road in both directions was just a pile of rubble, except our building that was still pristine and had power and water, and the beach was empty. And it was both a great time and like really kind of horrifying.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's how this episode is going to kind of be.
It. Yep. And would you believe on stilts?
Yeah.
It's not going to be on stilts. What's the IMDb rating for this?
6.3. It's
That's
not going to be up on stilts. It's going to be up a ladder.
Oh,
A
right.
long ladder.
Well, you need the ladder because of the stilts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. 6.3 sounds about right.
Watching this on Hulu.
We sure are. And that means you should also watch it on Hulu or however you want. Care. Do it your way. But you should get it ready to play. Being that we're doing it on Hulu, we click the link, we let it start because that's what it does when it loads. And then we pause, 10-second rewind. Then it's at 0. And then we're just gonna hit the button and you're just gonna be along for the ride.
Yep. Just like us.
Yep.
Uh.
Yes, sir. Well, do you have any opinions to share about the Irish before we get started?
Yeah, I'm kind of Irish.
Yeah, I'm kind of Irish too.
Maybe that's why that one guy kept getting us confused with each other.
I think the fact that we were the only two people over like 20 and with like facial hair and ponytails was the actual reason.
That's true.
That and the fact that he taught 2 classes in a sequence and you only needed the first one and I only needed the second one. And so we just traded places at the semester.
That is also true.
I hope that guy's doing well, and I hope he's not teaching those classes anymore because he got on my nerves.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, well, that guy. Let's watch Star Trek. You ready?
Yes.
All right, this is Star Trek The Next Generation, Season 2, Episode 18, Up the Long Ladder, and we're going to start it as soon as I pull my clock up, which I don't have it, and so I'll just wing it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Whoa, volume all the way up. Turn the volume down. The Enterprise is so loud. Which one of these buttons does that? Okay, that one.
It's so tense.
Yeah. Yell.
I
Uh.
ate too much pizza.
Barf on data. Barf on data. Bathroom's on the other side, dude. What was that? What? I don't remember that at all.
I don't either.
Oh, the Klingon and Neuer sound. Huh, weird. They're all dead by now, I'll bet. What should we do? Oh, you know.
Terran, huh?
Terran, yeah. That means us. That's not real. At least they were.
Why didn't they do this beforehand?
True. Not quite a union. I was reading that, Will. same list. Go there.
Worf's dead.
Yeah. Choked on a peanut. Oh wait.
Don't skip the intro if you have the ability.
Or the motivation or incentive, really.
We're not skipping the intro.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't remember anything with Worf.
I don't either. Maybe he needed a vacation, yeah.
I still think he was just constipated.
I think so. Every system in a Klingon's body is redundant, right?
Yeah.
So for him to get constipated, both have to be clogged. I mean, it'll take him another year to discover prune juice.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. I mean, no, that's yeah.
That's why he likes the prune juice so much.
That's right. It's his liquid batleth. that's what they sell on Klingon planets. Liquid plumber for, humans, and liquid batleth for Klingons. For when your duck tog is duck clogged.
There really should be a laxative called liquid plumber.
It's a drain cleaner. It's a.
Well, I know what liquid plumber is. I mean,
Internet, do not drink liquid plumber. Worse things will happen to you than.
Yes.
Yes. Yep, just kind of cruising on out.
We're in a hurry. That's not better.
Just restrain him.
She's not Dr. Crusher.
True. Baby. Pretty sick, itchy, feverish.
It's fine, Captain. He just had an STD.
Just walk out the door and collapse again. Thank you, Doctor.
So did she give him anything for that, or just like?
Nope, he just left.
Cool.
Maybe
This is like the flagship crew of the Federation.
Yeah, maybe Rop Gore is cured by like ice water or something. Yes, Data. I love that about the second season, is they let Data just be, clueless sometimes.
Yep. Sorry.
Do you have Rop Gar?
Yes.
Oh. Wuss.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Like a butterfly.
But Jordy can fly twice as high.
He can touch the sky.
Just take a look.
I happened to catch on YouTube autoplay an episode of Arsenio Hall where LeVar Burton and Kermit the Frog were the guests. And
Really?
yeah, and he had no idea, LeVar Burton did, like how to handle Kermit. And it was really kind of funny.
I hope part of it is like a knife duel.
Yeah. And now we grind foreheads for hours. You may bleed out.
So he brought her death tea.
Well, you go through the motions and, you don't inhale. I'll get a prophylactic. Oh, I can smell space. Mm.
I don't remember that. Do they do it now?
I don't think they show us anymore, which is unfortunate. Worf just faints again from the tea.
Or the sex?
I wonder if he could give her Rob door. I wonder if Michael Dorn just had a cold when they were filming, and they're like, "Oh, let's just add a scene where he gets sick." There's definitely an episode in, I want to say, season 3 where Brent Spiner has a cold, and you can really hear it in his voice. I can't remember which one it is, though.
Yeah, leaving them down on the planet, could kill them.
Yeah. You may be killed. That's a risk we'll have to take.
I'm willing to take that risk. Oh, this is I get to work today.
Yay!
Do they have to beam the hay up?
Probably couldn't tell it apart from the animals. Because, you know, animals and...
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, where'd the band come from? I don't found the transporter pad.
It's their MP3 player.
Oh, right. Found some kid on the street. Hey, kid! Do you want to be on TV holding a chicken? Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Hide the flask.
Just get. You should probably get them.
Just think of all the diseases they're carrying.
Yeah.
Well, we have magic food producing slots in the walls now, so we're going back to hell.
They wouldn't understand
Not using money and
and military service.
yeah.
This is the second episode in a row where somebody,
Somebody wants to bang the captain, but settles for Riker. Just like the Amish. The what? The who? What's it?
Yeah. Bring Lloydie.
But that'll release the containment.
You might want to have told them about that.
Yeah, really.
Want a banger?
Please. Irishman drink.
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah.
It's making me want to drink.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not looking at that bourbon to my right. I really, really want Riker to remind him of that in the next episode.
Mm-hmm. Show her how to use the food slot.
Nah. Just go for a roll in the hay.
Okay, fine. Throw her clothes off. My place.
I was muted when I said that, wasn't I?
Yeah, yes, you were.
The other colony?
Yeah, you know the.
Maybe they
know.
should have like mentioned that.
Yeah, really. Well, that's a. The next girl. Whip it out.
uh,
How did he know what was? Hold. Okay.
I mean, what if
God, you
there's
do
like
smell. What?
what if there's like some custom that he doesn't know about and like he accidentally marries her?
I mean, that is extremely likely.
Really?
Yeah, totally.
It doesn't seem like they do that often.
Now you're speaking my language.
Oh man.
Age 30 seconds.
This smells really good. Mm.
It's literally foaming. You are hotter than Tasha was.
uh,
Submit this form in triplicate. No red ink. I tried to fill out the form to transfer my car title from Ohio to North Carolina
hmm
and had to do it again because the DMV wouldn't take it because I did it with a red pen.
Awesome.
I'm like, can you just photocopy it? And they're like, no. The original needs to be in blue or black.
You should have just
Okay.
photocopied it.
I should have, yeah. Have I mentioned I hate the South?
Yeah.
Okay. Just because they're triplets doesn't mean they're deaf.
So, did they actually hire triplets?
I doubt it. Be kind of cool if they did, though.
Yeah. Hmm.
The man who hired Elizabeth Vallis. He hired Elizabeth Vallis.
So when did she look at her tricorder?
Clones? I don't.
Clones? Like I saw her scan them, but she never looked at her tricorder.
Yeah. I mean, how many of the same person do you need to see before you figure out what's going on?
Well, I mean, couldn't they be like droids? Holograms?
Yeah, true.
I mean, but you could have had fun trying.
Yeah. But now we're all sterile.
Ray's like, I just did that yesterday.
If you know what I mean.
It's far funny with him saying that.
You so can't imagine it. And get the hell out of this room as fast as you can.
Oh yeah, Jordy hasn't been in this episode at all.
True. Maybe he's down there like, clone me.
You know who else hasn't been in this episode?
Wesley?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Banging. I mean, you could have had a generation of kids,
Yeah.
and
With the clones?
yeah, and then there would be like a few more than 5,
Oh. Hey,
Your
there's
turn.
Jordy.
Why didn't you want him, huh? Why didn't you want to clone Geordi? What's wrong with Geordi? Yeah.
It's his visor.
Oh, hey, I remember this scene from when they reused it for the pilot for Voyager. Remember the needles into the bellies and the white sterile room and the...
Yeah.
Yeah. And the drunk Irishman. Wait.
He will never use that again.
Nope.
So why didn't they just like steal a couple cells from,
Yeah, really. Like the bathroom?
Yeah.
Like off from some prune juice. Bingo. Pot full of epithelial cells like an hour later.
So that, you know,
Is that abortion? We've already had the abortion episode. Does this count as rape? Like what?
you know, I,
It's not quite what you said in the first. If only there was some crazy drunk people on board. I love shotgun weddings. He's Irish.
God damn it.
I know.
Like, how many clones do they have down there? Did they ever say that?
No, but there's only 5, individual. And just look at like Wesley. He's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Weird. Yeah, because Irish or.
Uh-huh. Three women are the same.
Yup. You're gonna be fired, but it was my idea, and I won't.
So what if she's already pregnant?
Then they won't need as many. Won't need as much diversity. She has a goat growing out of her chest.
Come on, step in pig shit.
Yeah.
There's where the music was coming from.
Show us this the wheel. I don't.
I wonder how many like illegitimate children Riker has.
Turns out he's sterile.
I mean,
Well, no, we know from Picard that he had a couple kids.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, yeah. That wasn't as fun as I remember it being. Although that's true of most things. Maybe it's me. I don't know. I kind of like Space Ireland,
Yeah.
We didn't get to see Space Ireland because it was being destroyed by a solar flare.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like, it's so strange to like in the current day to think about a situation in which the solution is to have lots of children. Like, that's the complete antithesis of like what is a good idea in the society we actually live in. You know?
Well, I mean, we're not like on the verge of extinction.
I mean, we are, but not because we don't have enough people.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's because we have too many people who are making bad decisions about how to manage the world.
It might get better.
It might. It's, it's not impossible. But I don't know. It's just it's weird. Like, I think that episode is a little more dated than it seems on the surface when you really think about it. And not to say that it's, has archaic opinions or anything like that, but just like,
Yeah.
It's hard to see that perspective from 2021. But maybe we'll start colonizing planets, and things like that will happen again. It's very, very relatable to colonizing parts of the world.
Who really didn't like this episode?
Who's that?
Can you guess?
Cole Meany?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can believe that.
He really didn't like this episode.
Yeah, that's not too surprising. Which of course, makes it kind of extra funny that brain that he was in it because he really didn't need to be. Like, he didn't, the only reason for him to be in the episode was, O'Brien, I knew it'd be a good Irishman who, that. Like, they could have just cut that out and it wouldn't have affected the episode at all. Except for that one little kind of, oh yeah, an Irish guy. Huh.
Just reading through some of the stuff that takes place in this episode. This was the final episode to air before the release of Star Trek V.
Oh, cool. Man, like, this episode, one could say, is what God needed with a starship.
Huh.
Well, on that note, good night, everybody.
Good night.